Okay guys, got the heads on, sorry, as you can tell, and I'm just doing the timing now. Put the cam gear chain on and the cam gear. Now make sure the key, I'm not too sure what they call these, Woodruff keys I guess, I'm not too sure, but anyway it's right here. Make sure that's pointing up like this, and also there's a mark on the cam gear. Not sure if you can see it with my light on here, but there's a little O stamped on it, and that's got to line up with the notch that's inside here. See if I can get it for you guys here. You see that little notch right in there? That's got to line that up too. You get those two like that, and you're set to go. You're good to go. It's timed properly. Okay, got the engine all together. The valves adjusted. I did do an adjustment on the valves when it was when the head was on the bench, and I had to redo them once I got the timing mark correct here. So anyway, just if you're doing it the same way as I did, just be prepared to have to reset the valves once you've got the the stator plate in and the flywheel on, and you've got it on the T. And remember, when you put it on the T here, let me turn it for you. So here it is right here for timing T, and you should be able to move it back and forth with no resistance. That means that's correct. You adjust the valves that way. But if you do another turn to it, I'll show you the difference. Here's on the T right now, and it's really hard to go back and forth. That's called valve overlap. That means the valves are under pressure right now. The springs are they're tense, so it won't work. So just remember, you need to put the T, line it up with a notch on your case, and just make sure you can go back and forth like this, no resistance. That means that now you're able to adjust your valves correctly. So T lined up with a notch, no resistance back and forth. Now you can adjust your valves to 0.002. So anyway, everything's all put back together. All you gotta do now is put gas in the tank and give it a start, and we'll see what happens. Okay, get the bike back together. Covers back on, exhaust back on, chain guard, the whole thing. I started it up, runs real good. I took it up and down our subdivision there, and it seems to be running good, but the real test is going to be back on the gravel roads, or the forestry roads as we call it out here. So that's not going to be for a little bit. It's raining today, don't feel like getting wet, so I'm just going to wait till we get a nice sunny day, and me and my daughter will go out again. She'll be using her 1973, and I'll be testing out the 1977, and we'll see what happens.